So, salut YouTube. Today I'm going to finally talk about my empties and uh, we're going to check on my I almost said 100,000. No, my 1,000 euros no buy. Briefly, my goal is to, well, I keep up with an inventory on a spreadsheet, and on that spreadsheet I have the value of my beauty stash, and it's way too high, like way too high. I started my no buy in 2022. I can't even remember at this point. I'm pretty sure it's in 2022, and my goal is to have my beauty stash decrease by 1,000 euros. It's not going well so far, but yeah, let's start now with the products that I finished that are not part of my inventory. I have this makeup remover. It's yes, it's a cleansing oil by the brand Respire. It was just not good. It was taking my makeup off, kind of. Like I had to wash my face after that. And when I was rinsing my face off, I could see still foundation coming off of my skin. So I tried this makeup remover because it's pretty much inexpensive, even though it's at Sephora. It's like 13 euros. Yes, 13.50. I would not repurchase this. It's just not good. By the way, now I am using the not Banana Face, Youth for the People. Yes, it's the Youth for the People Super Berry Dream Cleansing Balm. I'm using it right now instead of this, and it burns my eyes. Like when I use it, like I spread it all over my face. First of all, I feel like I'm spreading Vaseline. It's just not comfortable. Then I emulsify it with a little bit of water. I rinse it off, but even when it's supposed to be rinsed off, if I open my eyes, it burns. So I don't like this one either. So I'm still trying to find a cleansing balm that I like. Next, I finished this moisturizer from the brand Aderma. It's the Face AC Global Complete Care Anti-Blemish. I think I was allergic to this. My skin got so bad in December, I think. Like the pimples were deep into my skin and they were actually hurting, which has never happened to me. Like I've had acne for like almost 20 years at this point, even though I'm only 28, but started early. And I've never had that. My dermatologist told me that maybe I'm allergic to salicylic acids, which can be that because the salicylic acid cleanser the Inkey List from the Inkey List was drying my skin out. Like as soon as I washed my face, then dry up my face with a towel, my face was ashy, which I have also never seen my skin in that state. So yes, this one it was almost done when I actually finished it on my body, and I did not react to it on my body. Oh, I finished it on my neck, I think. Yeah, I finished it on my neck. On my neck it was all right, but even here under my chin, my skin was reacting, so I had to use it only on my neck. It was, and I mean that's 13.50. So that's expensive for a cream that I can't stand, that my skin can't stand. And the last skincare product, which is not part of my inventory, let me repeat, is this eye cream from Kiehl's. This is the creamy treatment with avocado. This was a sample, so I don't really have a price. And I mean, it could be like 16 euros or something. I love this eye cream. I had a sample last year, I believe, like a foil sample. I loved every second of it. I got this sample. I was so glad. I still love this stuff. I don't really care for eye creams though, so I have not repurchased it, but maybe one day. And the last one is this perfume from Lancôme. This is the La Vie Belle L'Éclat. It's finally done, and I'm so sad because I can't find it anywhere. I can't find it anywhere. I mean, La Vie Belle is the original, so I could still buy that one. I don't really like the other versions of La Vie Belle. Maybe one day I will buy La Vie Belle, but the L'Éclat one was my favorite. So that's it for the products finished that are not part of my inventory. Even then, I finished 113 euros worth of products. I forgot to say that this perfume was worth 70 euros for 33 milliliters, so that's a lot. Now let's talk about the products that I finished and that are part of my inventory. And let's start with skincare. I finished this Mixa moisturizer, the Mixa Expert for sensitive skin. I really enjoyed this moisturizer. It was like a hybrid between a gel moisturizer and a cream moisturizer. It was really light on the skin, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna buy this again. The next moisturizer is from SVR. This is the Mattifying Care Sebum Regulating Anti-Enlarge Pore Moisturizer, the Matte and Pore Sebia Clear. It was alright. This has salicylic acid in it. What's this? A fluff. This has salicylic acid in it, and I was not as sensitive to it than the Arderma one, but it was tingling a little bit on the skin and even like burning slightly here. If I remember well, it's been quite a while. So I won't buy this. Oh yeah, by the way, this one was worth $5.70. This one $7.99, and I'm sad that I'm not going to repurchase this because I heard that SVR is a really good brand for skincare, and I mean $7.99 is not that expensive, so I thought I could buy it again, but nope, my skin doesn't want it. And the last skincare product is this from Neutrogena. This is the anti-blemish gel cleanser with 400%, 4% AHA and PHA and salicylic acid. Again, with the salicylic acid, this one was drying my skin out a little bit. They have another version of this one which I think is less highly concentrated with, well, maybe it's with salicylic acid. I know the other one has salicylic acid, but I don't think it has AHA and PHA, so maybe that's why it doesn't dry my skin as much. I really enjoyed my Neutrogena's cleansers, my Neutrogena cleansers. Yeah, that's better. At the moment, I am working on my last cleanser, which is from, can't remember names today, which is from, come on, CeraVe. This is the Blemish Control Cleanser, and it's gonna take a while because this is a big bottle and you don't need much product. Like, a pump is way too much product. I think I use between half a pump and a third of a pump each time I use it, and I think it's like a 400 ml bottle or something. So yeah, this one is out, but I'm gonna buy another version of it for sure. So for my skincare, I used up 19.92 euros of skincare. That's not a lot. Quite disappointing actually. Right. Now let's talk about makeup. I finished my LA Girl Pro Color Foundation Mixing Pigment in Blue. I need a blue mixer for my foundations because they are all too warm. But I think I've had this for 2 years and I haven't been able to find it for like a year, maybe a year and a half. I think a year and a half, because I saw that I was flying through it, so I was trying to see where I could buy it and I couldn't find it anywhere. Maybe it's back in stock. I bought other foundation mixers, blue foundation mixers, so I have not checked this out since maybe Black Friday last year, I think. But this one was good. To me, it did not change the consistency of the foundation too much, but if I could change a thing about it, it would be that I need it to be a little bit more pigmented in blue. I have the yellow one, and I mean, I don't need much of the yellow. It's super pigmented, but the blue one was not that pigmented. But I have the same problem with the Makeup Revolution one, so maybe it's the blue pigment, I don't know. I also finished a foundation. This is the Bobbi Brown foundation stick in the color W088 Golden Almond. This was so painful to use up. It was greasy, oily, but most importantly, so orange. Like, I had to use so much mixer. It was bad. Bad. So when I finished this, I was so happy. I will never buy it again. I have another one that I use as a cream bronzer. Even using it like this, it's like just a little bit too rich, but at least it's not all over my face. But I will never buy this. Maybe if you have dry skin you will enjoy it, but even with normal skin I don't recommend it. I'm so glad to have this done, let me tell you that. And this one was 46.99. I needed that little bit of like value, you know, because this was only 10 euros. I finished other face products. I finished this powder, which is not the e.l.f. powder. It was a mix of several powders. I finished the e.l.f. one, I think 5 years ago, and I kept the components. So this counts as one in my inventory. Well, counted as one in my inventory, but it had no value, so it's just one less product, but it counts as 0. I finished a bronzer, which is actually a mineral foundation from e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. Mineral Foundation SPF 15, which was long gone, in the color Deep, even though here it's written concealer. I don't know. So yeah, I was using this as a bronzer. I finished it, so one less bronzer. That number can finally go down, and this was worth 6 euros. I finished 2 highlighters. Can you believe it? Of course, it was not on my face. Where's the second one? Okay, here. I finished a cream highlighter from Glossybox X Crayolan, or Crayolan for Glossybox. This is the highlighter in the color Cashmere, and yeah, it's done. This was really too light for me, and like I said, I mixed it with lotion, and I finished this Manakadar bronzer highlighter. Well, that's the name, bronzer highlighter. And I also mixed this one, and this one was worth 18.50, the glossy box 19.50. For the eyes, I finished one pencil eyeliner. I finished the, if I can open it. Oh, that's dangerous. Okay, so I finished, and I'm gonna toss this because I'm gonna have an accident. I finished my Kiko Intense Color Eyeliner in the color 16, which is the black one. I actually have this much left, but I can't sharpen it anymore, and just right now the actual product fell off, so this one is done. It is worth $5.99. And for the lips, I finished two products. Yes, I finished two products. I finished this liquid lipstick from Kiko. This is the, can I still read the name? The Dark Treasure Matte Liquid Lip Color in the color number 2. I was using it as a cream blush. And I finished this NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in the color Mysterious Red. At the end, this one was crumbling. I really enjoy the texture. It's actually velvety on the lips. Maybe mine was getting, well, it was getting older, which is why I think it was crumbling. But at least when it was in its best state, formula, shape, I really enjoyed the formula because it was actually velvety on the lips and not drying, although I don't have dry lips, so I can't say if it's drying on dry lips. So I finished in total, by the way, I always forget about the prices. The liquid lipstick was worth $8.95, and this NARS lipstick was worth 25 euros. So in the end, I finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What was the sound? And 9 makeup products for 140 euros and 95 cents, and I finished 3 skincare products for 19 euros and 92 cents. So in the end, that's 12 products out of my collection for 160 euros and 87 cents, which was not a lot. When did I last post my update? I think like 4 months ago, in February. That's not a lot. Alright guys, in this part of the video I was talking about the products which entered my makeup stash, but I realized that I forgot to talk about 2 of them, so I'm refilming yes, this part of the video. So first of all, let me talk about a few products which were given to me. Last time I filmed this, they were in their packaging. I placed them in a magnetic palette. These are the 4 products which entered my collection. They were given to me by a friend of mine, and these are NARS eyeshadows. I have 2 duos. This Clio duo, which is these 2 colors, and the black and the purple are Eurydice, because I only know how to say it the French way. So yeah, the second duo is this purple and this black eyeshadow. So these are pretty old, I believe. These duos are not on the NARS website anymore, but with a little bit of research I found their price. So the duo was 34 euros. Yes, but that's with the packaging, and if you like even just a little bit of eyeshadow, you know that a pan of eyeshadow is less expensive than like a pan with its packaging. So because it's hindering my collection and I was not planning on it, I'm going to decide that these duos are not worth 34 euros but 30 euros. That's still 60 euros entering my collection with 4 eyeshadows. Next, I have this single, which is also from NARS, and it's called Bengali. It's just the brown eyeshadow, and this was 25 euros. Same thing, it's just a pan, so I'm going to count it as 20 euros. So with 5 eyeshadows, that's 80 euros entering my collection. And remember that I finished 160 euros and 87 cents worth of products. But then, if it was just this, I would be lucky, and I'm not. I had to, um, especially because I did not finish the products which I'm going to talk about, I had to buy 2 replacement. I think I forgot to say it at the beginning of the video. I'm on no buy, but I'm on a replacement only, no buy. So I thought I was gonna finish my face primer. So I bought another one, and I bought the MAC Prep and Prime Skin Refined Zone Primer because Mel from Mel Thompson raved and raved and raved about this product, so I decided to try it. And because I did not wear enough makeup for the last few months really, I still have not finished my primer. It's almost done though. I think by the time I'm going to film my mid-year inventory, it's going to be done, but for this no buy update, it's not. Anyway, this is 27, no, yes, this is 27 euros, so it hurts a little bit. And for this product, I am not done with it, but it's almost like I'm using it a different way. Well, it's a mascara, and I decided to buy another mascara. The one I had is this one. This is from Kiko. This is my what is it called, my Maxima. This is, well, this was my favorite mascara. I've decided that it's not like it was before they changed the packaging. I don't think they changed the formula. They did not change the brush, but I don't know, it's not, maybe they changed the formula. It's like it's not as thick, but I feel like the formula is the same, but the stoppage changed at the same time they changed the packaging. I feel like now the brush is less coated in product, so well, now it's less loaded and my lashes end up less loaded. So it was quite frustrating, and I heard that the Sephora Outrageous Curl Dramatic Volume and Curve Mascara was a good, well, mascara. And I remember this from my university days because it has the same brush. I'm going to show you the 2 brushes side by side. So at the bottom here, let me not put mascara everywhere. At the bottom here, you can see this is the Kiko brush, and on top this is the Sephora brush. To me, they are the same. So this is the type of brush I need to use if I want to just end up with mascara on my lashes. All of that to say that I bought this mascara because, you know, mornings are really tough for me. I feel like I run everywhere. I have no time. I put on my eye makeup most of the day, but I don't have time to put on mascara. But if I take my mascara to work. I don't have a mascara at home, so I decided to put this mascara, the Kiko one, in my makeup bag, and I leave the Sephora one at home. So this one is $14.99, which is quite a bit more expensive than the Kiko one. The Kiko one is $10.99, I'm pretty sure, so that's €4 more. And they are never at $3.99 like the Kiko ones are. So, but I can already tell you that it's better. So I guess the Kiko one is not my favorite anymore, which is really sad. Why did they change the packaging? It's so bulky now. They didn't have to. Now, if I had stopped there, I would be kind of good with my rules, because, you know, they are replacements, kind of. But I had to buy some stuff for family members, and I ended up caving. So I bought a little bit of makeup. So first of all, I went to a Kiko store, you know, to bring back memories, but mostly because I know pretty much every single product. But it's already been 3 years since I left Kiko, right? 21, 22, 20. Yes, it's been 3 years. And even though when I worked there, I felt like we only had the same products over and over, you know, there are some new products still. So I bought the few products for my family members, and I bought these two products. Oh no. Oh no, it broke again. Oh my god. Okay, so let's start with this eyeshadow. If you've been on my channel before, I bought this I think a year ago. I used it twice and then it broke. And it broke exactly how this one broke. It's the product lifted from the pan here. Hopefully you can see. It lifted from the pan and broke. I'm so pissed off. I then tried to repress it, but that did not work. The alcohol completely sealed the eyeshadow. The brand Lethal Cosmetics says for their matte eyeshadows to not use alcohol, just to reduce the eyeshadow into a powder and then repress it. And I think this is the same for this eyeshadow. So when I first bought it, when I got out of the store, I mean, it was not broken, but by the time I was home, the eyeshadow had lifted in one piece, but it had lifted. Can you go back into the pan? So I just pressed it back. But I guess this one is fragile. And I mean, I used this today for my eyeshadow look, and it was not broken. So why did it lift again? Oh god. I guess I will have to repress it. So I was going to say to you that I'm so glad to have bought this one again. It's a really good eyeshadow, but it seems like it's really fragile. So I bought this again. We'll see what I'm going to do with this. And I bought a liquid liner, which I also used today. I have two gel eyeliner in pots, and I have one liquid eyeliner, but I am just not reaching for eyeliners in pots. And I mean, the liquid eyeliner is not, it hasn't gone bad, but the formula is really thick, and it has always been. This is the formula, but it doesn't make me want to reach for it, even though it's really waterproof. Also, I saw new eyeliners from Kiko, so I was really curious. I swatched every single one, and I don't know, this one caught my eyes. This is the winged eyeliner, and I don't know, I bought this. It has like an angle brush, not an angle brush, an angle tip. Hopefully you can see it. And when I swatched it on my hand, I mean, it did not bleed, and the finish was matte, which is, well, the finish is all I'm asking from an eyeliner. I usually use eyeliners on top of powder so they do not bleed, but I really prefer a matte eyeliner, so I bought this. At the same time, once I was out of Kiko, I decided that I should check out NYX. And I ended up buying this product, which is the fat oil. I bought this one in the color Status Update. Maybe this is a brown not eyeliner, a brown lip oil. This is my first lip oil ever. I've never been interested in one. I just the thoughts of having something oily on my lips, I'd rather not. And I know I heard a few people say from the fat oil that the texture is more like a gloss compared to the texture of a lip oil. And I guess I was just curious. Actually, I swatched it for like one of my family member. I wanted to know if I could buy this for her, and I really like the color, so I bought one for me. I think I forgot to tell you the prices. So the eyeshadow from Kiko is $5.99, the eyeliner is $10.99, and the fat oil is $8.95. Okay, so these products are all new products, kinda, that are entering my makeup stash. But the other day, like a month ago I think, I was filming my update for Use Those Eyeshadow. I'm pretty sure it was this video. And in this video, I am using a roulette to pick some eyeshadows for me. And then I realized, wait, where are my Sydney Grace eyeshadows? So I checked my inventory, and lo and behold, I don't have my Sydney Grace eyeshadows in my inventory, even though I bought them in 2021. And I know where they are. This is my Sydney Grace palette. I don't have only Sydney Grace eyeshadows in here. This is all of the eyeshadows. Here is Terra Moons, and here is Sydney Grace. So this half of the palette is Sydney Grace eyeshadows. And in the first part of the video, I am wearing a Sydney Grace eyeshadow all over my lid. I know they're here. I'm using them, I'm reaching for them, but they're not part of my inventory. Which is, I was desperate. Like, you know, my goal for this no buy is for my stash to lose €1,000 value, basically. But I have 27 eyeshadows and accounted for, basically. So I went on the Sydney Grace website to see if I could find my order, and okay, it's going to be an approximation because, well, I'm sure you know, because inflation is all over the world, prices went up, and I'm pretty sure Sydney Grace's eyeshadows are more expensive today than they were 2 years ago. Also, I bought them, I'm pretty sure, on Black Friday, and I think a BOGO was going on. I don't really know, but what I'm gonna do is I'm not going to use today's prices, I'm going to cheat a little bit and use the prices which are on my not receipt, but you know what I mean. And all of that amounts to 117 euros. Maybe it was dollars? I don't remember. We'll say it's euros. So in total, with these 27 eyeshadows, 264 euros and 92 cents entered my stash since my last no buy update. I'm supposed to be on a no buy, but still my stash went up by 104 euros and 5 cents. Just why? Why? So I don't know, guys. In my last no buy update, compared to the start of my no buy, which was in 2022, the 1st of January of 2022, I had 11 more products, but my stash was worth like 9.7.9, wait, 9.29, whoa, okay, 9 euros and 27 cents less in value. But now, with these shenanigans, my stash is now worth 94 euros and 78 cents more. And I now have 48 more products than when I started this no buy. I feel like I can't reach this no buy goal. If I want to end this no buy, the value has to go down by 1,000 euros. When I started this no buy, it did not seem that hard. Like, I knew I was gonna have to work for it, but I feel like it's pointless. Even though realistically I know that thanks to this no buy, way less products entered my stash, but still it's disappointing, really. But anyway, now I have to update my makeup inventory before I do my media inventory, obviously. I'm still so far from ending this no buy. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy my misery. Thank you so much for watching. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. Maybe leave a like if you have any pity for me. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.